Begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, adventurers, to Dungeon Radio Hour, an actual play improv comedy podcast where we finally put our theater degrees to good use. As always, I'm your host and game master, Dalton Rusher-Riddle, joined once again by our ragtag band of would-be heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gerline.
Hi, everyone.
What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
what's up?
Hi. Welcome to my attic,
Your
I
attic?
guess is what you would call it, maybe?
Dalton's
I don't know.
Attic. It sounds like a
Dalton's
sounds
Attic.
like a '90s kids show I'd watch.
It does. That would be on Nick Jr.
It
for
actually
sure.
does, doesn't
It really does.
Dalton's Attic. It's about like a little kid who like pulls animals apart in his room.
Welcome to Dalton's
But it's on
Attic.
Nickelodeon, so it's kid friendly. It's just about a little serial killer.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
And-
Oh, sorry, Alyssa. Uh-huh.
Well, Dalton, before you get started, I just wanted to bring something up really quick. That Andrew,
Okay.
Andrew.
Well, hold on. Can I lead into this one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, because I don't think you have the right energy for this. There's a traitor in our fucking
That's what I was
midst.
going to say. I was going to be like,
There's a what?
There's a traitor in our midst.
I was going to say Andrew's a dirty little bastard.
You gonna call me a bastard, dude?
Wow.
Andrew is what is known as a saboteur in French, which means
Oh, my.
traitor in English, I think.
Yes. Just because
I think-
we trick you, you
Sounds-
trick us
yeah.
back?
I'm raising my hand for just a second. Can you clue me and probably the rest of our audience into what's happening here?
Yes.
Why is there so much animosity and tension?
Let's just be
on my
really
computer screen
vague.
right now?
Yeah. No, just
Let's
keep
be
it vague.
really vague and not.
He knows what he
discuss-
did.
Okay, yeah.
And that's all that needs to be said. No.
Listen.
So here's what he did.
What happened was, in case anyone missed it on our Instagram page, is that Andrew, this sneaky little boy, decided to prank us back. And I could not have made the timing more perfect, honestly, looking back at it. Because I kid you not, I woke up on my birthday. I had slept in. It was like 9 a.m. I'm like groggy. I am going to the bathroom. And I hear a knock at the door. And I'm like, that's weird. Who is knocking? Just like that. Just like that knock.
Yeah.
And I walk over and I open my door, and there are just multiple bags full of pineapples at my door. Like, it didn't look like a lot of bags, but pineapples are heavy, and it took multiple
There's
trips.
maybe 2 per bag. So there's like 8 or 9 bags.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, so when I counted, it was in total 17 pineapples.
Right.
Which
Yeah,
I would venture a guess that everyone will agree that is too many pineapple.
It is. We're not a pineapple eating household. I
We're
don't eat
not.
pineapple. Alyssa doesn't eat pineapple. She might be allergic for all we know. She's never had a pineapple. But she knows she
Never in
doesn't
my
like
life.
them, so she does not eat them.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
dude. What if I kill? What if I like killed Alyssa?
Yeah, what if?
No.
What if?
I've
Yeah.
had pineapple.
No, she's had pineapple.
I've
She
had
just doesn't
pineapple
like
before.
it.
It's just not my
You
favorite.
don't like pineapple?
I know.
I'm okay with it, but just pineapple chunk, I don't know.
Actually,
It's an American staple now that we've annexed.
It's
Hawaii.
true. We put it on our ham
I
for some
don't.
reason.
I don't know if that's. I don't think that's right.
I don't know.
I don't.
It's ours
I don't
now,
know if that
Dalton, that's what I'm
opinion
saying.
is
I don't-
sound. No,
Like-
No,
I don't.
no.
I don't
think-
know.
Of the tropical fruits, it is on. It's lower on my list of the fruits I like. It's not a. I wouldn't say I hate it. It's just like it's not my
Yeah.
first choice. I'll eat.
So
I'll
two
eat it.
bag. Oh, 2 per bag. I felt bad. Do you think the delivery person walked them all at the same time?
Oh my god, probably because I did not hear any
Yeah.
rustling of any. My dogs would. My
Okay.
dogs are aware. They feel like that it is their sole duty in life to protect our front door, and they will bark and whine at the slightest noise. So the fact that they didn't bark until that knock, I think he did it all in one trip,
He
which
was
is
sly.
impressive. Yeah,
Maybe.
was
He
sly.
was trying to. The guy.
he was
I
a
felt
pineapple
bad.
ninja or something.
So anyway, we had way too many pineapples that we were not going to eat. So I had to go on a mission to get rid of these pineapples because I'm not going to throw away pineapples.
No, we're not about food waste in this household.
no.
If you look at my waistline, that is very clear. So what we did was we parceled them out piecemeal, night by night. In the dead of night, I would
the
walk
dead of
out
night.
with 2 or 3 pineapples clutched to my chest, and I would leave them on doorsteps like some sort of deranged pineapple fairy. Or I would leave them on the mailbox And I swear to God,
Oh, my.
one time I went out for a cigarette, dropped off a few pineapples. I'm like, I better two birds, one stone. This is my pineapple run and my cigarette break. Dropped off the pineapples, went outside, rounded the corner. There's just a Mexican lady with 2 pineapples looking around when I come back. So they
look
were
for more.
She's
Like their Easter
I
eggs.
think she's looking like where they apparated from. Like she couldn't understand why there were pineapples daily.
At one point, I put one just on a bench because I wanted to change things up. And I had checked the premises because I did not want to be seen just leaving fruit, leaving lone fruits about. So
What would you get charged with, though? You're
know.
not
So-
taking it.
well-
You're putting it places.
You're
Just
right.
leaving it there.
I don't think, I think we're in the clear.
But anyway, this guy saw me. And I just, my brain, you remember how we talked about panic and not making smart choices? I set it down, I look up, and this guy just sees me. And I chose to just run back to my apartment.
Like she did something terrible. Like she was dropping off a shoe bomb. She ran back to the apartment.
What you don't
Like,
know is
excuse
that
me, ma'am, is this your
in
pineapple?
Northridge later that day, there was a pineapple that exploded at a shopping
Oh,
mall,
no.
and they're looking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
they
on
fingered
4-day
us.
timers.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
okay. Serious question here for everyone on this show. Are we all aware of the alternative symbolism of
Yes.
pineapples on
I
doorsteps?
was very scared.
I was one of the first ones to bring it up. I immediately messaged Andrew. I was like, Andrew, this means something in the BDSM community, and I don't know what we're inviting with 17 pineapples on the doorstep.
Also, I guess my coworkers too, because I had to bring some to my work.
Oh, boy.
And I had to ride the subway, so I looked like an insane person on the subway. I had 2 pineapples in my backpack. I had 2 pineapples in a bag, and then I just had one lone pineapple for I don't know why. I guess I ran out of bags. And
Subway pineapple. Just leave it for
Subway
someone.
Just
pineapples.
leave the-
Subway
there
pineapples.
you go. I'm the pineapple fairy.
Oh.
We did.
What you don't know
We
is
did
that
our
on the
best.
other side of this order is me waking up, and it's like 8 a.m. where you guys are. So what is that, 2 a.m. here?
Yeah, something
No,
like
it's like
that.
10 a.m.
That's the exchange rate.
That's right.
That's not how
Like
time
10
zones
a.m.
work.
Right.
And
something like that.
I look at the date, and I go, fuck, I forgot to prank Mike
Wait,
and
so
Alyssa.
this was your this is your prank?
I told you. No. You
No.
get the other side of the story.
Same
You
day
get the
prank.
full truth.
I like it.
Okay, I like it.
It was-
I didn't
okay,
know that
same
this
day
was
prank.
so hobbled together. Go ahead.
It was. I sent you pineapples, dude. What the fuck? You think I was planning that for more than?
I guess
taking
not.
a shit in the morning?
I don't assume that you spend a lot of time on stuff, but I thought maybe you put this in like a day or two early.
No, I think you're giving Andrew too much credit.
I thought,
I really
what,
am.
what can I order the most of that is really cumbersome and is a burden? And if
Yeah.
they do want to eat it, it's a pain in the ass to get to.
Right.
It's true.
So I was torn between a pineapple and a coconut.
Yeah.
See, I would have went coconut.
Well, here's the thing: is what you don't know is that there was a second order sent to the house,
Sir.
sent to your apartment.
Yes.
I should say the first one with the pineapples. The guy, I felt horrible. I gave him such a good tip though, and I spent way too much fucking money on both of these
I
guys.
love this.
I gave him your door code. I found old messages from when I still lived in L.A. of
God.
your address and your door code.
Yes.
I
Oh,
gave it to
no.
Postmates or whatever,
love
or
it.
Uber Eats.
I love it.
And the guy was calling me, and I didn't want to answer and be like, "Hey, you're the guy who's helping me prank my friends. Hey, thanks for your labor." So I just didn't answer.
Your job is a joke to me. Your existence is a joke for my friends.
I tipped him, but
Yeah.
I didn't answer, and I was like, "Listen, win-win. If he can't get in, I get a refund on all these fucking pineapples.
True.
They're 17 pineapples is expensive.
I
Yeah.
imagine it's a cost.
I would
of-
imagine so.
At least
It's
$17.
like your prank reminds me of like
They're more than a dollar.
it just a cheaper version of when David Letterman sent Conan O'Brien a horse for his retirement gift, and he was just like, "Figure out this horse."
No, but
just
this-
in hopes the horse would shit on like Conan's property a lot.
But this explains so much because also when we realized pretty immediately that this was Andrew and we
Oh, yeah.
messaged him like, "You fucker, you sent us a bunch of pineapples." He kept
Yeah, you knew.
he kept going, "That doesn't look nearly enough fruit."
It doesn't, because 17 sounds like a lot, but when you see them, you're like, well, you can fit all these in one picture. That's not very many at all.
I want this to be like Trouble with Tribbles. I want you to be drowning in pineapples.
So, but it,
So I ordered 17 coconuts
yeah.
afterwards, and I sent those. And that was an even bigger ordeal, I think. I didn't answer the phone again, but they called me way more. And they did not.
There were problems.
well, they obviously
I
couldn't
gave
get
this
through.
guy an even bigger
You created
tip.
problems.
But I did. They never found your apartment.
Yeah.
God love you. Well,
the Bermuda Triangle for coconuts.
So someone has 17 coconuts. Because they marked them as delivered.
Wow.
No,
A stranger
those
got
coconuts
mine.
went rogue. I don't know where those coconuts
Yeah,
are, but they're not on our property.
They took them home. The coconuts were taken home
Probably.
by the delivery
That,
person.
oh yeah, that guy was like, score. So many coconuts. My dream.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I don't even care if I get caught. I'll get fired for this. I just want the coconuts.
Right.
But this actually worked out better than us receiving coconuts because instead we just lied in wait all day for what we assumed was going to be a second package because Andrew kept leading on to it, just being like, that doesn't look like enough fruit. And I'm like, what do you mean, Andrew? Do not send me more. And I'm just
allowed to leave your
waiting.
house.
Yeah.
For more and more.
I mean, we did
coconuts.
leave, but like every time I'd come back, I'm like peeking around the corner. Like I don't want to
Could still
meet
come.
the
You never
delivery
know.
man.
Listen, the point of the story is we're never going to trust you again.
No.
You're a mischievous little imp with your thin mustache.
Started it. You sent me
Did I?
more You sent me people
Are you going to
deal
heaven?
with. I sent you fruits that
Are
you
you
could throw away or
saved?
burn or something.
I'm going to make a pina colada or a Mai Tai or whatever the fuck pineapple goes into tonight, and we're down to one pineapple. We've been diligent.
Hey,
We're
congratulations.
down to one pineapple.
We saved it special.
Good for you.
Last time on Dungeon Radio Hour.
The four of you set off into the swamp. You look at Sturge, you look at the skull, you look back at Sturge, and you instantly realize this must be his brother.
This is why we have to get rid of her.
And in the center, there is a cabin. The entire room is adorned and decorated with skulls. There are actually pictures in frames.
Is that motherfucking Honora?
And on this table are 6 different bird carcasses. Where the heart should be is a single ruby.
And the soul of the person has been put inside of an actual bird's body.
Andrew, what are you doing down there?
Trapdoor.
You guys went down the trapdoor. You found yourself in a large dungeon-style room that had 6 kind of offshoots, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. There was a coffin or a sarcophagus in the center with Arnold laid out stillless. And the last thing that happened was the door slammed shut.
The trapdoor.
The trapdoor, the trapdoor slammed shut. You hear the lock click, and then you heard something very heavy being dragged across.
Can you give us a
that
slam?
opening.
A slam sound, Dalton?
Let's tell me what this sounds like.
Okay.
Oh. Jinkies, I didn't like that, gang.
It sounded like it might have been a book, but I think maybe it was the trapdoor. Oh my god, it's closed.
Right, we really shouldn't be doing our own Foley. Ah!
Oh, that sounded cheap. It didn't sound produced. Well, let's put in a good trapdoor right here. Okay, now everybody right to that one. Oh!
Oh! That was real.
That was-
That sounded like a real trapdoor.
That sounded like paid sound effects.
Like, oh. Somebody on Fiverr did that. Oh. God bless him.
Guys,
What are we gonna do, you guys?
Call me crazy. Either this is a different parrot's coffin or that's Arnold.
I think it's Arnold.
I rushed to the coffin.
Maybe it's just his shell? Maybe his spirit lives on somewhere else.
Alyssa, how many birds do you know that can live with
I
their
don't think that-
insides pulled out and their outsides are a shell?
It's like a little crab.
Where would he? It's
Little
a hermit crab.
Birds are not crabs. I'm 99% sure of that.
I think if his soul is somewhere else, maybe hell.
Wow.
He's not going to hell.
Why,
He was a bad bird.
why would you say he saved
He was not a
us?
bad bird.
Yeah, but
He's not a bad
after
bird.
we saved him countless times,
Did we?
I don't know. He annoys me.
Crouch over to the coffin.
Yeah.
I just want to give him a loving poke.
Okay, you make your way over to the coffin. You give him a loving poke. There is no reaction.
Is he cold?
Yes, he is.
I pick him up.
You pick him up.
I rub my cheek on his little feathers. I'm like, we were too late. We were too late, and now my handless bird friend is dead.
Poor little Arnold. Should we say something?
Guys! I don't know. I'm afraid
For Arnold.
of public speaking. You could say something, though.
Arnold,
Yeah.
when you attacked that animated suit of armor for us in that scary library, I felt so protected. And you had our back, little guy.
There wasn't a lot you could do.
But he distracted.
You really hurled your body into danger.
And that was enough.
When you ran through the window of that lady's house and she screamed.
Oh,
my
that
God.
witch's potion
Yeah,
place.
the witch's
Yeah.
potion place.
So
That was funny.
That was funny. That was
They didn't
funny.
like him.
They didn't like him.
No.
He was like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah.
No, he had pretty bad burns for
Yeah.
a few weeks.
Still
yeah.
does.
Mm-hmm.
Memorable.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Arnold, you were better than any bird I've had because I've never had a bird. And you were real. And I'm sorry we didn't get your hands back, buddy. I'm sorry we didn't do whatever else you wanted us to do.
They're
He missed his
overrated,
kids.
though. I mean, he did miss
You had a
his
lot of
kids.
requests for a parrot, and frankly, we were busy when you kept screaming them at us. But I loved you like a parrot.
Yeah. And until the end of time, I will heed your words. Never trust a witch.
End of time.
Mm-hmm.
I won't
Forever.
commit till the end of time,
Forever.
because if I die and I'm like out there forever,
Mhm.
I'm not going to commit to Arnold for that.
No,
You know what I mean?
hate all witches now. Can't
I
take
mean,
it
I've
back.
never liked witches, Arnold. if that means anything to you, I stand in solidarity with you.
Oh shit! But what about Glinda? She's a good witch.
I don't care about her.
Technically, Alissa, you're kind of a witch now.
Bite your tongue. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
This is like hot tubs and jacuzzis. Okay. Not all.
What?
Not all hot. All jacuzzis are hot tubs. Blah. Not all jacuzzis are hot tubs. but
Alyssa
all
likes
hot
hot
tubs are
tubs.
jacuzzis.
That's what she's trying to say. She loves a hot tub.
Yeah.
She doesn't care about the
Fuck are
brand
you
name.
talking about?
Just because I wield magic doesn't make me a witch. That is something I can identify. I am a magic user.
That's fair. I gently put Arnold back in the coffin.
I roughly put him back in the coffin. A wing comes off. His beak is on the ground. May he rest in peace.
Oh, no.
Guess there's
You know what?
nothing else we can do here.
I seductively lay him in his coffin. Are we just picking
Oh, dear
adjectives
God.
now?
Give me the bird. Give me the fucking bird back.
I like it.
God.
Show me how you would
He's
do
not
it.
a toy.
He's
I'm
not
sorry,
a
I'm
toy.
sorry, I'm sorry.
He's our friend and he's dead.
I give him a kiss on the beak. And I go, it's kind of gross. He's dead. And then I gently put him down. And I say, good night, sweet parrot.
Aw.
Dalton, can I see if he has a little ruby heart?
So obviously he's not in any state of decay, so you can't really, unless you cut him open, you can't see into his
I
chest.
slowly pull out a dagger.
no. But if you were to poke where his little bird heart would be, it's very firm.
Do you think he has a little tiny bird pacemaker? Just a little tiny.
It's possible. Yeah,
Hey, only
It's
way to
possible.
find out.
Anything's possible.
Somebody tase him.
I pull the
tase him.
I pull the knife out
Let's
again.
jumpstart it, baby.
Oh, no, we don't.
Or-
No stabbies. What if he's still alive somehow?
Oh, that's
If we're gonna rip open his chest, we want to do it gently.
Lightning spell.
Oh.
Ooh, rub a
That
couple
sounds
fingies
gentle.
together. Somebody.
I mean, it won't hurt. I know lightning.
Yeah, do it.
I rub my two little fingies together like they're those little pads. I don't know what that's called.
3, 2, 1.
And I cast guiding bolt.
Cool.
You're
So,
gonna incinerate his poor body.
Alyssa, give me an Arcana check.
Oh,
man.
no.
God.
Okay. You know what? This might be for the best. 15? Not too high?
That's pretty high. That's pretty high.
That's pretty high.
I know. I rolled a 10, so I thought I was middle of the road. I forgot I had a +5.
So you rub your two fingers together, trying to minimize the charge coming off of your guiding bolt. And as you place them on either side of where his heart would be, you send a shockwave of arcane magic. And Arnold, recoiling from the blow, bounces out of the coffin and lands on the stone floor, probably 5 to 6
He's
feet away from you.
alive!
Still dead?
No, he's still very much dead.
Oh.
Oh God!
He's dead.
Alyssa!
I was just
What the
trying. I was
fuck?
trying something.
You did nothing
You
for him.
bounced
Whose
so many
dumbass
times.
idea was
This
this?
was your idea.
I don't even know.
I pick him up. Oh God! I pick him up by the tips of my fingers because I feel bad, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy."
On the plus side, he can't be more dead. Like,
I don't know. Maybe he could be.
I want to bring him close, and I want to look at his chest and just press on it with my thumb. I want to really feel that area.
You bring him up to your chest. Smoke is rolling off of his little bird body. Give me a medicine check, Andrew.
10.
Cool. As described to all of you earlier, the area is firm, like there's something right beneath the surface, but you're not sure what exactly it could be.
Oh, God, guys. Hate to do it, but this is what Arnold would want. And he's a bird. He's got hollow bones. I'm going to crush his little sternum with my thumb and reach in there.
Andrew, no. Wait.
What?
Just wait. Hold on.
I'm crushing a bird sternum.
Before you
What's up?
crush a bird sternum, we might need that body again. You were right. Who knows? We live in a magical world. Maybe we can. Maybe that wasn't the right thing, but maybe there's a different spell that can bring him back. I think he has a ruby heart just like all the other birds, which means he was made in this way, like we were talking about.
Right.
So,
Do you think Arnold is just the ruby, the parrot is just the vessel?
So I'm saying let's hold on.
I think that's what I think.
Let me put him in my purse, and we can just hold on to him. And for later, maybe he'll need his body again. If he could be turned into a bird once, maybe he can again.
Maybe we just put him in something else. What do we got around the room? Dalton, what do we see? Around the room.
Yeah, okay.
I have a bag of bags.
Yeah, so you look.
My purse.
You look around. Why do you have a bag of bags?
You do.
You never know when you might need a bag, and that can be cumbersome in the
More
purse. So you
bags.
make a bag of bags. Everyone knows this. If you don't have that under your sink, you're crazy. Bag of bags.
All right. Mike, to answer your question, you look around. The area you are in is dark. It smells of mildew and mold and now charred bird, almost like chicken. There are piles of bone scattered all about the stone floor, some as high as 3 feet. And the center of the room, of course, is the coffin where Arnold was laying. Off to the side of it is a small crafting desk that has been shoved up against the wall. Upon it sits a small chest and various other items in states of disarray. On the opposite side of that room, covered in dust, is a much larger chest. And over each hallway, there are 6, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Above each of those hallways is a bronze plaque. And above that bronze plaque is an unlit torch.
Yes.
Let's see what we can steal. And I go into one of the doors in the hallway.
I go to the small chest.
All right, Mike, we'll go with you first. Pick upper right, center right, lower right, upper left, center left, lower left.
Center left.
Center left. Okay.
Shows you, bro.
So you walk to center left, and it is a long hallway, and above that hallway is the bronze plaque, and upon the bronze plaque are a set of runes engraved into it. And for the sake of simplicity, these runes are the alphabet, because it just makes it easier for everybody.
Yay.
So if you guys want to pull up the drive, or if anybody's in the drive yet, you can go to the props folder, and you can go to room 5 to see what is engraved on that plaque.
Oh, man. It took 20 some odd episodes, but Dalton's making it fancy now.
FJSA GVOVA. It says Fajisa Givova.
Okay. So, this has to be some kind of code, right? I mean, there's not enough vowels in some of these signs to even make a word if it's like an anagram thing, so that means we gotta find like some kind of code X or something?
Yeah, I mean, my first instinct is it's one of those simple kind of letter for letter swap out.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, until we know more, I'm not really sure.
These
what?
could just all be a bunch of verification codes for an Apple TV app or something, too.
Damn it, Mike, you found
Either
out.
way. I mean, I like watching Apple TV. It's good stuff.
Well, if escape rooms have taught me anything, sometimes you just gotta keep checking the room. So I go and check the little chest on the desk.
Cool. So you head over onto the desk, and once you make it to the desk, you see a book that has definitely seen better days. There are various papers scribbled in a language that you do not understand, and then that small chest, and that small chest is latched with 6 different locks.
6 different locks?
What you find over there, Alyssa? 6 locks, you say?
Yeah, I just yelled it out in
Jeez.
exasperation. 6 locks? Yes, they really didn't want anyone to get inside this chest. But 6 locks, 6 hallways. Someone go check the big chest.
Or are we just wasting time? I'm okay with wasting time. But it seems like we might just
You
be
love wasting
some fucking time right now.
No, I am presented with an escape room. I will complete it.
All right, I go to the big chest.
Mike, you go to
And
the
I
big chest,
motorboat it.
and the
What was it,
Oh
Dalton?
my god.
obviously the planks that are holding it together are clearly rotted. One good swift kick with the heel of your boot would probably be enough to do whatever you needed to do.
I punch it.
You punch it. Give me a D6
4.
with a fast and hard punch from your fist. The chest breaks against your blow, but you also hear the cracking and shattering of glass at the same time.
Nice.
You find what used to be 6 potions of healing, 4 of which are intact, 2 of which broke as you punched the chest, but also you find boots of elven kind that I owe you, sir, from winning our game a few episodes back.
I put on the boots.
All right, well, Mike
I put on the
broke
boots.
the bottles, and he just took the boots. So I think it's only fair, Andrew. You and I get 2 potions each.
That's fine, but listen, anybody would have broken those boots, whether we had kicked it or punched it.
You mean bottles?
That's what I said. Have your potions. I toss you both a potion.
I'll take a I pocket it
Yeah.
for later.
I toss Alyssa a potion.
I actually have not drank a potion yet, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Brag.
I haven't had cherry limeade in a while.
Can we check the table just for any papers that might be
Yeah.
useful?
Yeah, I swipe
Yeah.
the table. I take my arm and I swipe everything off that table.
Well, I was gonna. Thanks, Andrew. I was gonna look at those, but now we can look at them on
You
the
can
floor.
look at they're on the ground now. Let's crouch down and
So-
look together.
Andrew swipes the table and knocks everything down. Coincidentally enough, it opens that book, and it opens that book to the only legible page, Alyssa, that you can actually read that you've been able to find. And it's a page that says Ritual of Humanoid Transmogrification. And then there is a symbol written onto the page. And then the page down at the bottom also says Transfiguration Circle.
Oh no.
Now, on the opposite side of this book, there looks like there has been a page torn out.
Where could the page be?
You also find Stone Fragment 6, which is N, S, and underneath that, ST, and then BD underneath that,
Aw,
YZ.
man, I knew this letters meant other letters.
Hey, guys, look what I found.
Boom. Okay, well, you know what? We are one step away from figuring out this code.
So we need to translate. So all N's are S's or all S's are T's.
I'll stop you there, Alyssa, or Andrew. Alyssa is way ahead of you.
Yeah.
She went into some sort of like Rain Man.
Her eyes milked over and
Well, I started with just the common way you'd figure these out, where a lot of there are just 2 of them are 2-letter words, and they both start with G. So likely it's an I, because it could be like is, it, in, and from there I've kind of expanded. There's also SZA twice or 3 times, so that's probably, and it starts with T, so that's probably the. More than likely, so it's like it's unlocking some letters.
Where is this coming
my
from?
jaw has been dropped the whole time Alyssa's been explaining this.
You don't understand how much of a puzzler I am. I will figure this
What's
out.
funny is on the podcast, Alyssa, the character, is explaining it, but also in real life, Alyssa is really excited about this puzzle. Her eyes are
She's
lighting
got
up.
a bunch of sticky notes, and her hand is moving at a rapid pace.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're gonna have to pause the actual recording just so I can like figure out the puzzle.
She has an abacus. What the fuck?
This is really
I don't
rude
even know how
though.
it applies. She's so advanced.
Dalton, you give us Stone Fragment 6, and it says a D equals a Z. There are no D's. This was a useless clue.
So maybe what he's saying is this Z is a D,
No,
and he did it backwards.
I don't think they go. I don't know. I don't think they flip flop.
It could be a mistake.
There's no D's
Because
at
N,
all.
I figured, because N equals S, but S equals T.
That's fair.
So they're not flippy flopping.
That's fair. Okay.
Well, you know what it is? He had to come up with the whole alphabet first
Yeah.
and then write the messages
That does take
out.
some time. I think Alyssa's just going to brute forth this puzzle, honestly. I don't think we need to work on this part, because in a few minutes, it'll be done.
I just imagine Alissa, who actually doesn't have paper in the podcast, is just drawing in the dust on the stone floor.
I'm whispering to myself, A equals E, D equals Z.
She's scratching on Mike's back, and it leaves like red scratch marks, and that's her chalkboard.
I don't even feel it. I don't feel anything back there. Go for it. I'm going to investigate another room like I said a few minutes ago. I'm upper right.
Good call.
So heading into the upper right room, the plaque above this obviously reads SZA space HVGEZSN space NZGAWP. You walk into this hallway and there are bright beams of energy that crisscross across this tunnel haphazardly. There is clearly a pedestal with a single ruby placed on top 60 feet away from you.
For the record, I think that means the something shield. Am I close, Dalton?
I just imagine her like yelling this out to you as you...
That's my best guess at this moment. I haven't done all the letters, but that's
really
what it's
good
looking
work,
like.
babe. Check in with us when you're done.
Good job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
I play Wordle every day.
No, you don't. Our phones don't work.
So, Mike, that's what you see in front of you.
So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to Mission Impossible my way through the beams. Because I have a feeling that the beams hurt.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. And that is a 6.
You managed to get about a quarter of your body through, but as you start to shift forward, your left shoulder hits one of the beams, and I need you to roll 2d8, please.
Okay. This is how much I'm going to heal up.
Oh, yeah?
9.
You take 9 radiant damage as you are thrown backwards.
Okay. Oh, yep, that's smart. Guys, there are actual magical lasers in this room.
What?
I think it's the Knight's shield.
Alyssa thinks it's the... I'm between you two. Alyssa thinks it's the Knight's shield. Alyssa, Mike says lasers. Lasers, dude?
Maybe you need a shield to get past the lasers?
No,
Mike, maybe you need a shield to get past...
Yeah, you gotta bend your way through it, guys. Tell Alyssa to throw you her compact mirror and then throw me that compact mirror. I don't want to leave.
I'm kind of comfortable standing here doing nothing, though. Are you sure you need help?
I want to stay next to the lasers that hurt me.
All right.
So
don't look at them, dude.
I don't know if that's how lasers work. I think it's cool to look at them.
No, absolutely don't look into lasers.
I go to Alyssa. Alyssa.
Yeah.
Do you have...
You're really winded for going 10 feet.
It really
I know. Actually, you know what's crazy? I was out of breath. It was the standing there that did it.
Yeah. Andrew does not like to stand.
I get that. Okay.
Do you have a little mirror? Not to be sexist, do you have a makeup mirror in your purse?
You know what? Yeah, I have a compact with like foundation. Hold on. Yeah, I know. It's got a mirror on the side. There you go.
Bitchin'.
Yeah.
Eyeshadow too?
No. But I do have...
I run over to Mike.
I have 3 different lipsticks for some reason. So if you need that...
I take 2 of them and I run. I take 2 and run.
Different colors for different occasions, Dalton.
Andrew comes back to Mike and he just has war paint drawn on him from the lipstick that he...
Yeah, I go up, I run up to Mike, and I hand him the mirror, and I have 2 tubes of lipstick. One I assume is a cherry, the other a nude.
Yeah, a more neutral, exactly. A more everyday neutral, and then a more bright red.
Mike,
yeah.
I don't know what we can do with these, but I'll hold these, you hold the mirror, and together we're gonna fuck these lasers up, buddy.
Yeah, we are, dude.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hey, this is your buddy Mike.
And Alyssa.
And we want to take a moment to thank you for listening.
Yes, we genuinely love making this show for you guys. So if you've enjoyed the ride so far, please rate and review on Spotify or Apple. It takes just a minute, and it's the best way to give back to the show. Also, subscribe so you never miss out on a moment of Mike's dumb antics.
Hey, you. No, it really does help the podcast out more than you know. We want to continue making things for you guys, and the best way to do that is to reach as many people as possible. So share us on your socials and spread the message of Dungeon Radio Hour far and wide.
Yes, treat us like leaders of your favorite new cult. Recommend us to your favorite subreddits, TikTok, or whatever secret corner of the internet you frequent to talk to other nerds about comedy and nerd stuff.
Do this, and we guarantee you a place as a right hand in the next plane of existence.
Okay, settle down, Mike.
Oh, also subscribe to our Patreon?
Oh yeah, we will be posting exclusive bloopers, deleted scenes, and even bonus episodes from some really cool TTRPGs like Babes in the Woods. There's tons of content to explore. Thanks for listening again. And now, back to the show.
Bye for now, kids.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, so with a reflective surface now, you are able to pass through this tunnel with relative ease, being able to deflect each laser as it comes across you, reflecting it off of the mirror. Like I said earlier, it's about a 60-foot hallway, and once you get to that halfway point, about 30 feet in, you notice that mass on the floor is actually a humanoid skeleton that's obviously been charred to a crisp, and it's wearing a pack, and even though the pack does seem heavily burned, it is still pretty much intact.
All right.
What you see, Mike?
This guy, I think this guy was in an accident or something, bud, or maybe he has that Harlequin disease that babies get. But he's got this pack.
Oh, no.
I'm going to take the pack off of him, Dalton. He's not using it, right?
No, he's not. You take the pack off of him, and you can tell there's something in
Be
it.
careful, buddy. I can't get through the lasers, man. I can't help you.
It's fine, dude. I'm sure it's just like some daggers or something like that.
All right.
I'm going to take it out. I open it up, Dalton.
Yeah, you open it up, and inside is a fan.
Hey, it's a fan. You know, honestly, it's kind of hot down here for a basement.
Like an electric fan that you, like a standing.
No, like a old Southern woman at
Like
a
a
church.
hand. Yeah.
Hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a hand fan.
I take it out and I do the little thing that the guys do in Milan where they like bat their eyelashes and fan themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike, you take out the fan, you do the little wave with it, and all of a sudden a gust of wind smacks you in the face and almost knocks you over into one of the lasers.
Whoa, bro! Dude, this fan, it's got magic powers. Look at it.
What?
Yeah, and I wave the fan at the corpse. And I try to like bowl it through the lasers to saw it in half.
You wave the fan. Give me a
Okay.
D10.
This is cool. This is really cool.
Be careful, man.
All right, it's 6.
Cool. You wave the fan, and once again, that gust of wind emanates from it, and it blows the skeleton back down the hallway towards Andrew. And as it hits every single laser, it gets more and more burnt and more charred. And Andrew, by the time it gets to your feet, it's just a pile of ash.
Jeez.
Whoa. That was kind of cool. I mean, I know that
Sneeze
is
from the
definitely disrespectful to the body, but, you know, it was either bury it, cremate it. We just kind of did it creatively. You know what I mean?
You could have left it.
I could have.
There was that option.
I guess that was an option. I just didn't consider it.
I mean, I guess.
You know what? I also think this gem could be kind of important. How are we going to get this thing out of here?
There's a gem? Don't touch any gems, dude. Don't touch any gems with your bare hands.
Well, no, but, like, we should try to get it out of here, examine it, you know?
I mean, take it for sure. You
But-
alone
but
take
wait,
it.
No. Hold on. I agree. Maybe we shouldn't touch it with our bare hands. How do we get this gem out of here, then?
With your bare hands.
All right. That's good.
No, it's bro.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to try to angle the laser that is originating this prism back.
You are able to angle the mirror back to where you're pretty sure the point of origin is for this laser, and it starts to flicker and then grow brighter and brighter and brighter until all of a sudden all lasers shut down as it seems that you have overloaded the focal point, leaving this hallway completely open now with just the ruby at the other end.
Nice.
Dude, is it safe?
I think it's safe, man. Yeah.
I'm afraid it's going to turn back on when I'm partway through, man. I'm going to get cut in half.
Well, then you don't have to come. I think this is a one-man job, honestly, at this point. If you don't feel comfortable,
Is
I'll
it
do
cool, though? You seem like you're having fun.
I mean, I am having fun, but,
I'm having so much fun over here.
I'm kind of bored over here, dude.
you know, Alissa could probably...
Alyssa, how's that puzzle going?
Okay, so you went down that one room. That was called the Knight's Shield. But what's funny is room number 6, it's called Find the Fan. And you found a fan.
I did find the
Also, I'm just getting so much joy in this idea that I think I broke a game somehow for someone up above. There's also one, number 4 is They Fear Fire.
Okay. Who's they? Wait. They? Keep going.
Just
Keep
they.
going.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Let's
concerned.
go in order. Let's go in order. The first one is definitely the Knight's Shield. The second one is I have KNO and then a letter. So no the undead, Knob the undead. It's probably no.
not Knob the undead.
You never
I'm gonna
know.
say it's not Knob the undead.
I think safely it's probably Knob because
Yeah.
the undead have They have knobby elbows.
That's true. They have lost a
Bones.
lot of mass. They're a knobby people, the undead.
Nox.
Yeah.
Nox the
Yeah, yeah,
undead.
I'll say.
Okay. And then the other one is it could be make it noon, bake it noon.
I bet a lot of context will be cleared up once we get to the rooms, and as much as the audience probably enjoys hearing all
Okay.
of these,
I understand. You guys wanted
Right.
a summary. Okay, so in my opinion, it's the Knight's Shield, know the undead, make it noon, they fear fire, mate in one, and find the fan.
Boom.
Mike, really quick, going back to the hallway, are you grabbing the ruby? Did you grab the ruby?
I'm grabbing the ruby now.
Okay, cool. As soon as you grab the ruby, unbeknownst to you, but Alissa, in the main room where you are at, the torch above the hallway, above room 1, so center or upper
The Knight's
right.
Shield, just admit it.
The Night Shield.
Just admit it.
The torch.
admit I solved your riddle.
I'm impressed that with 4 letters you solved all 6 of these. So brava. But anyways, as soon as Mike grabs the ruby, the torch above the Knight's shield ignites in a blue fire, and one latch on that small chest on the desk, which I guess it's on the floor now because Andrew knocked it down, comes undone.
Mike, you won.
I did.
What?
So that means I get like the first grab of the loot in that chest. We all agree. I did the puzzle.
I'm not making any promises.
I did the puzzle.
I don't want to grab anything first.
Okay, well,
I've learned
there you
to
go.
not grab things here. I don't know how you guys keep grabbing things.
I'm okay. Just grab something, man. There's
true.
like little to no consequences. I got a little burn.
Well, grab that ruby then and come on over here.
I got the ruby. Okay, you know what? I divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. Can I have your fan?
No.
Okay.
I thought you were 60 feet away down a tunnel.
I am. We're talking.
And Alyssa's in another part of this.
Right. What we're doing is illegal.
I just imagine I'm standing between you guys, and I've translated everything up to this point.
This whole time you've just been bouncing it back and forth.
Like telephone.
I got the
Yeah,
fan.
100%.
Keeping the fan. You do something else. How about the one with the undead? That seems up your alley.
Are you? Should I go to the undead room, guys? It sounds
Go to
scary.
the undead room, man.
Yeah, it just says know the undead. We know what undead do.
Yeah, it's true. We
I
do
mean, I
know.
already know that I've seen The Walking Dead, the first 6-7 seasons.
Right.
I believe in you, Andrew.
You got this, buddy boy.
I tiptoe run towards the undead room.
I don't know why we don't help you. We're just gonna stay back here.
We're doing our own thing.
I don't know. It raises the stakes if we're all separated.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
All right, Andrew, you walk into Know the Undead, and this room is much, much larger than you expected it to be. Almost twice the size of the main room, and it was already pretty big. And it's almost completely empty, except for one single wooden pedestal in the center of the room. And upon that pedestal is an open tome.
Ooh, that's a big old book. Hello.
What'd you find over there, Andrew?
Hello. I call out into the room to see if anything else is in there.
You hear your echo reverberate off the stone walls, and that's it.
I got a big book in here, guys. I'm just gonna
What does it say?
approach it. I'm gonna bravely walk over here and find out.
You're so brave.
Oh God. Okay. I walk towards it. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, sweaty palms. Okay. I go to the book and I look at the book. What does it look like?
You look at the book, and it is a large leather-bound tome. It is currently shut, and it's covered in runes and a language that you don't understand.
Okay. I take like a piece of my tunic and I grab the cover of the book and I gently flip it open.
So you go, covering your hand with your tunic, you go to open the book. And as soon as the spine of that book begins to make its crease, there is a reverberation of magic. And Alissa, the hairs on the back of your neck immediately stand up, and in a snap, Andrew, you are sucked into the book, and it closes with a thud back on the pedestal.
Oh, I just got a chill. Mike, did you get a chill?
Yeah, I weirdly got a chill too.
Andrew, did you get a chill? Marco? Marco?
His name's Andrew.
Oh, I thought we were going to play Marco Polo.
Oh, no.
No? Okay. Andrew. Okay, I follow. I follow when Andrew's not answering.
Cool. You walk into Know the Undead, and you look around. Andrew is nowhere to be seen. This room, like I described to him, huge, about twice as big as the room you just came from. Completely empty, except for the wooden pedestal with a large tome set atop.
Oh.
And the tome is open.
And can I read it?
Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
you find yourself in a void. Everywhere you look, there is nothing but empty darkness. And almost like a whisper in the back of your head, you hear a voice. Your way is barred by rhyme and word. Now demonstrate what you have learned. Name the dead and find the door, or join them here forevermore. Stripped of life beneath the soil, the scant reward of life's long toil. No courage in these rattling bones, no lungs to make our wretched moans. Flesh long gone to worm and age, our hearts long gone, but we still rage.
And I have to hear that forever now? Hello, are you just a guy? Hello? I can't. I seem to have been sucked into your book. I belong on the outside of the book, disembodied voice. If you could send me back, that would be fantastic.
The voice's reply is that same rhyme.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh boy, disembodied voice, you are asking for a permanent resident because you're asking a non-thinking guy to think about things you're saying, and you want me to name you? All right, Scott, Daniel, Brandon,
Stop, you
Jefferson.
No, you can't go.
I hereby bequeath you names, and now you hold up your part of the bargain and show me that door. Has anything happened?
No, nothing happens. You just hear that same, that's not the answer he's looking for.
Oh,
Outside the book,
son
can I
of
read
a
that
bitch.
same poem? Is that like on the
Alyssa,
book?
if you walk up to the book, you do see that a poem is written over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
And do I see a little Andrew?
You see a illustrated like pen and ink sketch of
Oh,
Andrew.
this isn't good. Mike, get over here.
Man, I really thought we could go do our own things and people wouldn't be in danger constantly. All right, I'm coming.
All right, I think this is more of a team effort.
Sorry.
There's a little tiny Andrew looking
Well,
guy
that's
here.
not right. Oh, I look at my phone.
No, don't erase him.
I erased it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I like lean into the book. Andrew, can you hear me? Andrew?
Andrew, can you hear me?
Andrew, you hear just the faintest whisper of Alyssa.
Alissa! Alissa!
Alyssa, you don't hear him.
Okay, well, while Andrew ponders this, he's in a book. He's stuck. I think it's just his trial.
You got time to ponder, bud. I take out a ballpoint pen from your purse and I draw a little butterfly in the book with Andrew.
With Andrew.
Do I see a butterfly appear in the void?
It's about half the size of his body because I don't know perspective.
It's a giant butterfly.
You look up into the air, and for just a brief moment, you see the glowing outline of a butterfly, and then the void swallows it back up.
All right, disembodied voice. Stripped of life beneath the soil.
I head to the Make It Noon room.
Cool. Alyssa, you head to the Make It Noon room. Give me a Constitution check.
That doesn't bode well. Hey, okay, good one. 16.
Cool. So you walk into this room and are immediately assaulted with blinding light. But after your eyes begin to adjust, going from the dim hallway into this room, you see that the floor of this chamber is absolutely covered in bits of broken wooden furniture, and there's a large sundial in the middle. The walls are all set with wooden bookcases filled with books upon books upon books, and flying around the room are 8 brightly glowing will-o-wisps.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, this seems easy enough.
I trail behind Alissa now.
So you walk into the room and just like Alissa are immediately assaulted by the bright light. However, your eyes don't have a chance to adjust and you are temporarily blinded.
Oh, Alissa, I'm blind. Alissa, can you see me?
Mike, I'm too busy catching fireflies.
I can't see you.
And I run up to a will-o-wisp and try to cup it in my hand.
You go up to try and cup a will-o-wisp in your hand. Give me a 1d4.
Oh no, am I going to hurt myself? 1.
That's how much lightning damage you take when you try to touch it.
Oh, that stung. Oh.
What's going on, babe?
So this room seems pretty self-explanatory. There's will-o-wisps casting light, and the room says make it noon, so I think we just got to move the will-o-wisps. I keep saying will-o-wisps as if I knew what they are. These weird, like, floating light bulbs.
Yeah, they're magical little sprites from Celtic lore. Will-o-wisps.
Tinkerbells.
Will-o-wisps. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you know your lore.
Yes.
These little shiny bulbs of light need to be moved in a way to make the sundial point to noon, but you cannot touch them.
Alissa, maybe let me give you this. Let me give you this clue. In addition, when you touched it, when you cupped it with your hands, yes, you were shocked, but also it immediately dissipated. Does that help?
Wait, so it went away?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess a little bit.
What's that mean, babe?
Because I guess another solution, there's no rule that says I have to make the light from the will-o-wisps, but they are messing with the fact to make this point to noon, so we could just get rid of all of them and then make our own light to make it noon. You know what I mean?
We can make our own light.
I'm gauging Don's face.
Which my sword does. And I hoist it in the air really high so the flames grow taller and taller. Casting light everywhere, like the Statue of Liberty.
Okay, but we first got to destroy them. So swipe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
swipe them.
Mike, you swipe your sword with a broad arc through the air. You make contact with one will-o-wisp, and as soon as you make contact, it dissipates. But being that you made contact with your sword, which is metal and does conduct electricity, you take twice the amount of damage, so 4 lightning damage to you as your sword makes contact with this mote of light.
Okay, you know what? Okay,
Somebody should have warned me.
We're being smarter. We gotta be smarter, not harder. What? Anyway, okay.
There's a lot of mental energy up on the puzzle.
I really did. Okay, I take my shoes off that have rubber soles in the bottom because I'm still wearing my tennis shoes.
It's the post 9/11 world. Take your shoes off, belts too.
And I take and I put my hands in them to make them pseudo gloves. And I start catching more fireflies.
Yep, you do. And every single time you catch and smash a firefly, their electric current dissipates against the rubber soles of your shoes. And before you know it, each and every single one of them is gone. As each of them disappear one by one by one, their light starts to dim and dim and dim, and the light gets sucked out of the room, essentially, until the only light that emanates is from the doorway of the main room, and it casts enough light to make the sundial read noon. There's a low rumble, and a chest rises from the center of the floor.
I open the chest.
You open the chest, and inside you find a dark blue, almost like a rich navy cloak.
I thought it was going to be a stupid gem, but it's better. It's a cloak.
Nice.
I put it on.
You put it on, and you automatically feel this sense of magical protection.
How's it feel, babe?
Tingly.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to check the bookshelves.
Okay. Oh my God, look at you interested in reading.
I love reading now.
Mike, give me an investigation check.
You ever touched a book in your life?
Shut up, dude. I love books. 11.
Cool. So
like
you
11.
start to make your way through, and one by one, every single time you touch a book, it crumbles in your hand. They're so old that even the slightest touch turns them to dust. But you finally come across one that, as you go to grab the spine, stays solid, and on the front of it reads, Classifications of Undead.
Hell yeah.
But Mike,
Yeah.
Andrew needed undeads. Give me the book.
Why do I have to give you the book?
Because I can read better. We all know this.
Well, hold on. I don't know if that's true.
Who figured out the puzzle? I know words.
You took the puzzle away.
I know words so good.
I'm going to give you the book.
Thank you. Okay. I run back over to Andrew and his book, and I'm just paging through the book.
And at this point, I'm just screaming out random words. It's been, and from my point of view, years. It's like Interstellar, like close to the black hole. Like it feels like time's been, and I'm just going, Bruce.
Oh.
Tobias.
Alyssa and Mike, I should mention that as you run out of the Make It Noon room, you do notice that the torch above that room has ignited in that same blue flame, and that another latch has come undone on that small chest.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. 2 out of 6. Baby.
Alyssa, you start thumbing through the book, and all of a sudden you come across something that sticks out to you because you've heard it already. And you see an excerpt in the book for skeletons. And there's a line that sticks out, and it says, "Though their hearts have long stopped beating, they are still full of anger and rage."
Okay, Andrew, and I just kind of put my head right up next to the book. And I'm like, Andrew, I don't know if you can hear me. I can tell, I feel like you're stuck in there.
Mom!
You're stuck inside the book.
Mom!
I found a different book that can help.
That's Alyssa.
And I think the undead is skeletons.
I say out into the void, the whole answer to that fucking poem about all these things and all these rhyming words, the answer is the word skeletons?
As you shout out skeletons, the voice goes, "Very good." Mike and Alyssa, you hear a rumbling, and all of a sudden 4 skeletons start to crawl their way out of the ground of the room that you are in.
And now wait, what's that? An incoming transmission from a strange new world. From planet Earth. This transmission comes from a real-life sponsor.
A hard-fought battle today. Oh yes, my steel hasn't tasted blood like that in ages. The screams I fear will haunt my dreams tonight. Oh yes, a good-fought one she was. But my body is racked from the cold winds, and the stench of the bodies plagues me so. Care for some oolong tea? Ah yes, that would be lovely. And maybe we'll light a little candle. Ooh, a scented candle? Yes. Firelight Fables has carefully curated scented candles fit for any warrior after a fierce battle. A scented candle does calm me so. And they're crafted with non-toxic fragrances like essential oils and a natural coconut apricot wax, which means they're soy-free. A healthy alternative. Made by a true dungeon master for all who love battling like us. One would almost say they whisk you away to a magical world built with high fantasy. And listen to that woodwick crackle. This tea is delicious. Visit FirelightFables.com today and treat your nose to something magical.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
4 skeletons start to crawl their way out of the ground of the room that you are in.
I pull Andrew out of the book.
Andrew, no, you can't pull Andrew out of the book.
Oh, God damn it!
I'm still floating in there?
You should be helping. All right, I pull out my flaming sword.
You pull out your flaming sword.
I think I got the answer wrong.
I don't know if you did. I think maybe this is supposed to happen. I'm confused.
I don't know.
I stab.
Listen here, disembodied voice. If you Jumanji my friends on the other side of this book with the things I say out loud, I'm not gonna say it because you'll do that to my friends, but fuck you.
Andrew, his response to you. Rotting frames, cursed and slow, we stand beneath the final blow. Our shambling gait, our mindless ire, is quite unfond of holy fire.
Oh, God, this sounds like some fucking Twilight shit, some vampire shit. I don't want to hear about a disembodied voice. You let me out of here right now.
On the surface, the skeletons have begun to attack Mike and Alissa.
Wait, was I wrong again?
I stick my sword through the eye socket of the nearest skeleton.
Yeah, definitely. Mike, you stick your flaming sword through the eye socket of the nearest skeleton and it falls down in a crumpled heap. And as you pull it out, you back swipe and cut the other one behind you in two, while two other skeletons start to converge on Alissa. As the skeletons start to get closer and closer, Alissa, you feel a warm vibration start to emanate from your back pocket.
I feel the hum, and I grab my pin, and I pull it out of my pocket, and I can't explain why, but I just feel like I need to point it, and I hold it out and I point it next to the skeletons.
For sure. So you hold out your pendant, and it begins to vibrate and hum and pulse with this brilliant rainbow energy as your turn undead begins to take effect, and the skeletons begin to cower and recoil away from both you and Mike, who is safe behind its aura.
And also, for the record, mine is a high enough level that if they fail their wisdom saving throw, they are just destroyed.
Oh, perfect, cool. So as they begin to recoil, you do start to see as one of them starts to slowly crumble into dust.
Oh, Mike, I think I'm holding it off. Swipe it.
I swipe it.
Swiper, no swiping.
Mike, you swipe it and you're able to cut down the final skeleton that is recoiling from Alyssa's turn.
Can I make
undead.
a few fight noises? I think
course
those
you
would be
can.
good to add in. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
One Wilhelm scream also.
Yeah. How does that go again?
Yeah.
That was
Something like that.
actually,
Yeah.
really solid.
This is very good. This is
I'll
solid.
put it side by side and see how they sound.
Andrew, while you're in the book, the disembodied voice continues to read off this rhyme, but he almost sounds like he's closer now.
Listen, you're just repeating yourself like some sort of zombie
Oh.
at this point.
As you say the word zombie, there's a rumble in the room above. Mike and Alissa, you watch as 3 zombies claw their way out of the ground. Andrew, inside your book. Very good. Barrowman buried deep, laid beneath the earth to sleep. I fear the sun and steal your breath. Join us in our waking death. Up above in the room, Alissa, your turn undead is still keeping the zombies at bay. They are recoiling from the aura emanating from your pendant. So you and Mike are currently safe as long as you stay on the other side.
Okay, Mike, I'm holding him back.
Don't worry, babe. I got experience with zombies. And then I pull out my short bow, and I let loose an arrow right into their fucking eye socket. I always go for the eye socket. I do it deftly.
Mike, not only do you let loose an arrow, but you knock 3 at the same time. And with a deft hand, release your bowstring as 1, 2, and 3 arrows find their mark in the eye socket of each and every single zombie, falling to your bow.
Oh, you are never gonna let us forget this, are you?
Hey, dude, I'm just a man. I don't need accolade. I don't need praise.
You will never be able to repeat this.
I just wanted to
ever.
keep you safe, babe.
I keep the pin out hesitantly. All right, stupid book, what's next? Andrew, can you hear me? Send the next wave, I guess.
He can't hear you. We've established this.
I think he can.
I go, God, your riddles. I told you I don't understand your stupid riddles. And if you're going to have an eternal void, I'm sorry, it's a little dark in here. Could you at least make it all white or something?
As you yell out the word white, the voice says, very good.
Very good. What?
Up above, you watch as the 3 zombies that Mike just took down begin to shake and rattle as armor as black as night begins to encase their entire body. One by one, they pull the arrows out of their eye sockets as their eyes glow this ghostly blue, and they pull themselves up off of the ground and come true.
The undead are undead again.
Yeah, they usually don't do that in Nazis versus Zombies. Let me see here. I'm gonna...
I keep my pin held out, hoping.
You keep your pin held out, and one of the whites gets very, very close and begins to reach through the rainbow energy that is emanating from your pin.
I try to lop off his arm with my flaming sword.
Cool.
That's cheating.
With a flourish, you bring your sword hard down onto the forearm of the white, and it falls to the ground with a thud, but then starts crawling with its fingers toward both of you, trying to grab a hold of your ankle. Inside the book, Andrew, the voice is as close as it has ever been this entire time. My heart I hid in ancient page to buck the bonds of life's cruel cage. By sword and spell my bones were stilled, and even still I am not killed. Now you've come and fueled the right that will at last restore my might. Speak my name, prepare my way, or in this dome forever stay.
Dude, listen. You can say all this creepy stuff all you want. I'm sick of floating in here. And you know what? You are a little bitch. You're a little bitch. And I'm gonna call you little bitch. I'm gonna give you a little nickname. Lil bitch. Yeah, what's up, lil bitch? What's up, lich? Yeah, lich.
As you say lich,
Just accidentally discovered all of it.
you just hear and before you, rising out of the void, is a lich. This gross and gruesome zombified skeleton adorned in this scarlet robe. Very, very good. And he raises his skeletal hand and snaps his fingers. And as he does, the void immediately disappears. The whites, clawing and crawling their way to Mike and Alissa, fall to the ground in shambles. The wooden pedestal crumbles into splinters. The book disintegrates. All three of you are standing in this empty room once again with the lich floating above you. And he opens his decayed mouth. Until we meet again. And with a pulse of magic that throws all three of you back, disappears, leaving only a single page on the ground.
Badass. That was an exit.
Yeah. Oh, also, Andrew, good job picking lich. I thought they meant Davy Jones from Pirates of the
I
Caribbean.
thought they were going to say Rasputin. They tried to kill him a
Picking
bunch.
lit? What are you talking about?
Because he didn't have a heart. He took his heart out, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I was just shit talking, and all of a sudden he dropped me back. How long have I been out?
17 years. Laura's dead.
Oh my god!
You have a son.
A son?
Yeah.
Oh no!
His name is
How did you
Devin.
find you guys went back to Earth?
He plays soccer and he looks just like you, Andrew.
We came back. We came back for you.
Save me!
Yeah.
You came to save me. Yeah. Wait! So you guys have a way back home?
We do, but Devin needs a bone marrow transplant now. So we
wait,
gotta get
Devin's
back
my
to our
son?
stat. Devin's your son.
Oh
He has
my
your
God.
freckles. He has your droopy eyes. He has your low energy attitude.
Is my dog still alive?
No, it's been 17 years.
Oh no!
She's been dead a
Oh,
while,
God.
Andrew.
Oh no!
Oh god!
All right, well, we better
Okay.
get going. Traffic
Okay,
is going to
we
be
get to
killer
go
on
home.
the 405.
I have
Yeah,
a child.
you have a child.
This is insane. Did you guys find Dalton?
Nope.
Nope.
We never found him. We never found him.
Nope, never did. Never did.
We tried, though.
Shit. Okay.
Nah, don't listen to
Nah,
him.
no, it's not 7. I look the same.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, really?
Yeah.
You don't have a son, and Laura's still alive,
And
and Goose is
Goose.
probably
Oh my
alive,
God.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I tricked you.
my god!
I said your whole family was dead.
I was thinking you guys look good for your age, and I was worried that I'm probably not looking so good, and I was feeling a little self-conscious. I was like,
Nah.
Yeah.
You were thinking, wow, the future has a really good moisturizer, but no,
really
it's
does.
just
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, I mean, dude, you were the one in the book. Pick up that paper. You earned it.
But, I was inside of a book?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were, man. For the first time in
picked
your
up the
life.
paper.
You get sucked on in like Page Master.
Andrew, you pick up the book and you find a piece of weathered parchment. It's Ritual Book 2, if you want to look at it. Or I can just read it off to you.
Yes, please.
for it.
But scribbled across it, at the top, it reads, Materials needed, the subject of transformation, the beating heart of the subject, a flawless ruby to replace the heart, physical representations of the subject's new form, transfiguration circle drawn in blood. And then below that, it reads, recite the incantation thrice while manifesting the subject's new form in your mind's eye. And below is the incantation. Bend and break form of man, snap the bones, crack the hands. Shift in size, change thine eyes. With breath anew your form will rise. Turn and twist as I command. Reshape the body according to plan.
Guys, I think this is a spell to make a new Arnold.
Yes, this is exactly what she used. And that's
so
why
this
he had a little ruby heart, a little hard heart, because it was replaced. So his real heart is somewhere else. I think real Arnold is still alive somewhere.
So if we can find the heart...
Without a heart, though?
Well, magic. You know, you suspend your disbelief. Magic.
Oh, right.
Right.
Sure,
it
sure,
could
sure.
do all kinds of
Yeah.
things that defy nature and life. But we could maybe find his heart and return it to his body, and maybe we can bring him back to his original form.
Yeah.
And what? We're supposed to complete this ritual?
Yeah, man. And we're only halfway there.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
You got it.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? When you spend hours upon hours crafting elaborate puzzles and cryptic ciphers to immerse your adventuring party in a fun and thrilling escape room-like dungeon. You know what's even cooler? When one of the people in said adventuring party cracks the entire cipher with one freaking clue! But alas, what secrets await in the other half? And what's up with this magic ritual? Will our heroes be able to use its power and save Arnold? Find out next time when our new episode drops on April 18th. In the meanwhile, be sure to check out our socials and consider leaving us a rating and a review. We would also like to give a special shout out to our patrons, Dran and Cameron. You're both awesome. If you would like a special shout out on air just like this one, then head on over to our Patreon and subscribe. Until then, be sure to keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids.
Like
Keep it up.
the bright shield, the light shield. I'm almost there.
Yeah, keep guessing.
All right, we'll look for a shield.
Thank you. I
play Wordle every day.
No, you don't. Our phones don't work. I think.
Oh my god, my Wordle streak. Oh
your
my
Wordle
god.
streak- your Wordle streak is
Just
fucked.
realized.
I'm rolling for panic attack. Where's the dice? I got an 18.
Full-blown panic attack as she's doing this puzzle.
She'll be okay.
Alyssa needs to puzzle.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay. I honestly, I think she does a Wordle in her head every day. She tries to trick herself somehow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The new season of Roll Gay Roleplay uncovers the mysteries of Soul Quest City. This comedy fiction story follows 4 detectives: Bay,
Let's go kill somebody.
Linspector Saint Tit,
Obviously, I'm a man of sophisticated cigarette taste.
Rux Baldacchino,
Hey, did you say hot dog? Make sure they're, like, regular hot dogs, no ketchup.
and Zastasha Felzar.
Hashtag live, laugh, love. Hashtag tentacle. Hashtag bailing you out.
As they search for clues and unlock secrets, one client at a time. Season 5 of Roll Gay Roleplay is available now on your preferred podcast platform.